is there, and Plotly dash, those are like little higher version, and but we will be generally focusing on this Matplotlib. Why this is having some famous? Because it's very easy for simple plots, very customizable, actually very customizable in general, high quality outputs, many types of format has, and you have lot of control over each of the things. So yes, will matplotlib dot inb. So generally you should first do is like nothing. First you have to install, either if you are using Conda, you should use this Conda install. If you are using Python, you will be using pip install matplotlib. Yeah. If you remember some of the plots, I was also using the same library. So matplotlib dot pyplot, under this module, all the libraries are there. But what we do is like we replace this as a PLT, and it will do the job. Once, yeah, and if you remember one time I tried to plot dot show, uh, every time I have to use plot dot show at the end, but you can use this magic function, uh, percentage, yeah, matplotlib inline. So what it will do, it will automatically do this step plot dot show at the end of your plotting graph, and it will pop up another window with the graphs actually. So let's try to have a simple plot. First we will import. Yeah, meanwhile this exercise is, I think, very easy. In case, yeah, you guys also want to do, you can do in your PC also as side
Yeah,
by side.
why do we use this matplotlib actually?
Data visualization tool. We have to plot, right? So
Okay.
sometimes, or every meaning data analyst job also is finding some pattern, and if you are able to find some pattern, you should also able to visualize them. No one is good to meaning happy with only watching numbers. Everyone want to see some plots, something like this, or in the end I can show histograms or like lines, charts, whatever types of plot you can do. Everyone is interested in this. No one is actually looking for your tables and Excel files. So in the end, after doing analysis, you should able to plot them or give some conclusion, or you can visualize them properly so that everyone happy to see them. Yeah, visualization is key actually in data science, data analyst roles. If you are not able to do visualization, some of the bigger companies like Uber, Ola, and other giants, they have their own visualization team. But in general practice, every company will not have. So yeah, so you are also responsible for data visualization. My doubt clear?
Yeah.
Yes. So as I was saying, yeah, you can also do is like side by side, you can plot yourself and try these exercises. These will be, yeah, easy ones. So let's say we just first uh, import the library, and will throw error. So just change to which Python library you have. In case still, okay, it will take.
I think it's not installed, I believe.
Yeah, if it is, it's already installed in one another one, Python 3.7. So I told this one, matplotlib inline. We run this. This is fine. Now we want to have
What is that second column is actually?
it is what I told is it is a magic function. Uh, it is doing is like it is removing this command. Remember one time I used to plot, we need to show write that one more line that is plot dot show. So, but with using magic function, you don't need to write those every time. It will auto display the plots. Cell or yeah window you can say. Okay, and we arrange. If you remember, arrange we used to have. Supposing we were using. Okay, we forgot to import NumPy. So now x is this, y is y is. Oh yeah, this is actually power. So double stars are used for power, but yeah, in math also you have this. So you can see x is 1 to 9 and oh okay. There was one more lin space, right? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. So better we use 1 to 10 and no flow. Okay, let's keep it simple. And y is nothing but your square of each of them actually. So when we do this plt dot plot, we first x which one is going to be in x-axis, which one is going to be in y-axis, and one more thing we give argument saying color actually. So this quickly plots you a graph saying x values are this, y values are this. But if you notice, we did not have anything in the labels. What is X, we cannot identify. What is Y, we cannot. So for that only, we need multiple, or you can say we need this insights. Yeah, you can directly plot them. So yeah, many syntaxes are there. So X label, Y label, and title kind of things you need to mention. So we say we plot dot X label and say label for X axis. Similarly, you can have Y label and plots title also. So now you can see you have label axis. You have written something on the Y axis, something on X axis, plot title. So in this, it is nothing but square plot. You can write correctly square plot title and labels. You can mention Y labels and X label. These are some basic syntaxes we need to know. Many more are there in Matplotlib. So yeah, this is labels, accesses, colors. If you remember, yeah. So yeah, you can actually do one more thing. Generally used same. Yeah, this area actually we are calling this as a canvas. In the same canvas, what it is saying is we can have multiple plots. So there is one feature in this subplot, and in this actually you have to give, yeah, n rows, how many rows, how many columns we have, index, yeah. Yes, subplots and plot axis is okay. Mhm. So let's keep it like this. Mhm. Yes. So if you remember, we are writing subplot 0, comma 1, meaning whatever the first plot after this command we are going to plot, it should be one, we are saying one row, two columns are there, and the first plot is this one, x versus y in red color with dashed line, and for 2 is like first second index, we are saying subplot at first row and second column, second position is this plot y versus x actually. So you just can observe the axes got changed little bit, and the similar plot is actually displayed, but this is square root axis if you remember, and this is x square plot. Any questions on this?
Rishi, can you go to the first syntax, like where you wrote the exponential one?
This x label and y label.
No, no, still above, still above. I mean, before giving a plotting one, I just want to see the values. Here, what we are given a range of 10 first.
Correct.
But when we are seeing in map, I could see 20, 30, 40 also.
Ah, this is for y.
Why?
Y is a square of it, so square of 9 will be 81.
Oh, okay, okay. So it's taking the outputs range. Right?
Yeah, so if you notice, I am plotting x versus y for the red one, but for the second one, I am not plotting same. It is y versus x. Oh, I am not sure is it visible or not. Control plus. Yeah.
Okay, here in the subplot, this syntax, can you explain it again? That
Yeah,
one to
so
one, one.
subplot is saying I need total of two plots, meaning when we say actually it is you can do multiple plots. Subplot in the sense here a one plot, after here there can be here also one plot, another one plot, and how many rows and how many columns you need you decide actually. So in this actually we said one column, sorry,
Okay,
one row, two columns, and for the first index, meaning first column will, first plot will be this one. and the second plot will be this one. So in this, if you mention like this 2 comma 2 and let's say 2 comma 2, so you can have to plot, you have actually four plots to plot, something like this. So next two you have to you haven't decided. So suppose we decide it and say 3 here and in some other color blue. So you can do like this.
Okay. In that syntax, it is kind of how many row, how many column that we are going to do, and
In
what
the
is the value
subplots,
for the
yeah.
plot. Okay.
Yeah, plot number. So first, second, third. Third plot is this one, blue one.
Okay. It will automatically recognize right after a
Yeah,
subplot. If
correct.
I'm
You
writing
have
a plot,
to,
it will
don't have
take
to
it's a
give,
plus.
yeah, correct. I think, okay, star dash is there. If you, so yeah, they have this also, what we say, marking of the excesses. Different ways are there. I can, yeah, I only remember this dash, star dash is there, and many more will be there. Yeah.
Rishi, dash is for colors, right?
No, no, colors are number, letters. G is for green, R is for red, B for blue.
No, it's automatically taken like that only in
No,
Python.
we have to mention it here. Even different types of colors also can be mentioned. I will talk later. Yeah. You can pass hexadecimal or hexa colors also.
Okay.
Many types of colors are supported actually. So you now understand right how it is working this subplot. So yeah, always little confusing. The numbers are only count, and now this is also you can change it. Actually, if you do 2 3, oh yeah, 2 3 will not make sense. If you do 1 3, it is saying one column but three plots will be there in the same one. So yeah, something like this.
Yeah, well, I'll stop for a minute. One column in the sense 0 and 1 it is taking, and then three different diagrams that we need to
Plot,
follow.
yeah.
Okay. It's quite confusing, but yeah, this is it. This I'm able to understand now.
These are very, meaning, yeah, very less used, but still, if you are aware, sometimes you need to compare two different plot. Suppose you plotted for Chennai and another you want to for the side by side plotting is necessary, right? When sometimes then you can see you can plot using subplots actually. Or Chennai, Mumbai, Bangalore, you plotted their selling or yeah, whatever. You can do like this. So that time you need to use subplots, one of the example kind of thing. After subplot on the same canvas, yeah, they are actually introducing, yeah, they say, meaning we Matplot have this object oriented thing, meaning you can actually directly call this figure, and figure is another method. Inside that method you will add sorry, in figure is another class. Inside that multiple methods will be there. So main idea is like you can create figures inside figure. I like to, yeah, demo this. Or yeah, this is like, yeah, giving figures and their accesses. You only decide what is should be left value, bottom value, wide value, height value. You can write them. It is nothing but saying, yeah, 0 should be started from here or 1. How big this is actually, and their values, it's based on x and y actually. Yeah. Okay. Then you can set the label. Remember we were using set, I think here actually when we use it is directly x label and y label. But we when we are doing in this figure adding these labels or accesses, when we adding the labels, you have to write set underscore x label. So this is, yeah, little confusing when we have to use this and that. So in general you can have one meaning in the mind. I will always use this. and you can continue with that. So I generally go with this plots, and plot has X label and Y label. It's very easy, convenient actually. Yeah. So here also, if quickly I can, I'm not here. It's not much difference, but it's a method, or you can say it's a better way, or one of the way to call these methods. It's this piece is nothing. It is creating a empty class or canvas for us, or figure is just saying yeah a figure with zero axis. When this is zero axis, it's a first position only, meaning entire canvas area is first position, so zero index. And you are adding indexes saying like left, right, and left, bottom, width, and height. And you are actually doing the same plot. Y, our x and y we already defined, right? Yeah. And B is, I think, blue color. Yes, correct. So this is also another way to do it. Actually, yeah, can yeah. This, yeah, little tricky. Will like to explain here. This we go. So how why this is very helpful is sometimes you need to plot inside plot actually. So these types of steps you can do like here. So let's say fig you define plot lt dot figure is there. Yeah, this is the command, or we are using plot dot small figure. Yeah. Yes. So mm, sequence. Okay, good practice is if we mention zero here. So yeah, this is one piece. We are adding like we are defining two different sizes of the plot inside this figure space or canvas we saying. And what we are going to do is we can actually do the two different plots in the same. You can just notice, yeah, just copy this syntax, and we can say this is in the axis one. This we will be having an axis two, and what can be done is like, yeah, we can change the color and in the different orientation. Yeah, x is y is x here. Yeah, I think these are fine. If you do, okay, I think we need show, or yeah, should have word he. Something is okay, I guess so. Plot. Okay. Yeah.
There is semicolon used.
Hmm.
I mean, in your
Mm,
previous show, there was some semicolon used.
you are not sure?
No, no, no. It's like there is one with the Matplot lecture in that notebook. There is a
Oh,
semicolon used. It's like
okay, wait. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So this should be six. So this will, yeah, this year, the sizes of this is actually corresponding to another one. So based on that, actually, we need to decide, yeah, this plot should make sense or not. Sizes we need to, yeah, I think I can just copy this size as of now. This we need to understand a little more, yeah, kind of. So inside one plot, you can see another plot is made. So when you have to do such exercises, like then it is very useful having defined two different axes in the same figure, and axes in the sense you decided this area actually. So this area belongs to one axis, and this area is actually belongs to axis one, bigger one and smaller one. Based on that, you are actually doing the plots and you are setting the labels. You can say axis 2, axis y2, and this is 1 and this is 1. Yeah, then actually you can see the differences in the labels name and everything. Yeah, you were asking actually. So yeah.
yes, no. In that another notebook, there was like a semicolon written. Like in some functions or something, we will write the semicolon, right? So is it required here also after the set title axis too?
Oh, this one. No,
Ah,
not required, I think.
okay. Since you were telling about like this is some class method, so I thought that.
Okay, he's using here. Yeah, okay. Yeah, this we can decode a little bit if we focus how this is point two. It was saying what it was saying left bottom. Okay, bottom width is this and height is this. Oh, okay. So it is actually saying you should start at point two and start at height should be at point five. So how it is left bottom? Yeah, width and height. Yeah, one is width and this is height. So you can say the width is higher and the height is smaller, and you should start at this position. So this position is actually left of this is point two and this height is actually point five. So you are actually telling the first position of this and then the height and width of this. Understood. How can we draw this? Yeah, maybe. So what I'm saying is, so first one is this suppose. So second one's position actually he is actually telling this one. So first he is telling this how much left we have to go. This is point two, but point two is not relative to this. Actually, it is related to canvas. So how big the canvas is. So you are actually coming from okay. So yeah, suppose canvas is this size and let it make some other color or yeah size. This is canvas, so it is saying you should be point 0.2 for here, point 0.5 was this position, and then width is the height is, sorry, yeah, width is 0.4 and height is 0.3. This is 0.3 in this syntax. Yeah, we can actually here write. Yeah, 0.3 is this, 0.4 is this width, and height. Yeah, this left and right. Left was this, bottom was this 0.5. For the original wall is was 0.1, 0.1 and 0.8, 0.8. Yeah, this is the idea. Yeah, can remove this too and all. I hope, yeah, you people understand this piece. So this is point 0.1, this is point 0.1 and point 0.8 and point 0.8. Size of the this axis boxes actually, yeah, where you want to do the plots. Are you guys clear? I think.
Uh, yes. Rishi, mostly the points will be in the decimals only, Wala.
Yeah, we have to mention in 0 to 1 actually. Yeah.
I mean, if we mention it in a normal integer, I think the size of the box will go wider, right?
Yeah,
That is
beyond
the
it will be not inside the canvas area, then it will throw error, I guess. Yeah. You can try and then uh the subplots will act more automatic access manager, basic use cases. Okay. Can actually return the accesses and subplot in when you use subplot accesses automatically returned, so you have to use figure and accesses, and in accesses you can do the same plotting how we did just now. So subplots are unpacked and yeah, they are come with tuple which has figure and accesses. Similarly, I just told you, yeah, you can use this command how many rows and how many columns you need. You will have so many plots in that canvas area actually. Yeah, it's a array accesses on the plots. Yeah, you can actually when you are want to do this right multiple plots, you have to iterate over this actually accesses with this one. You have to access or how many accesses you want. So sometimes you have to plot multiple. So you can actually decide this how many plots you have, and based on that you actually creates this accesses, and inside each accesses you iterate over it and try to plot it. So this we can, yeah, sometimes we can demo this if we required, like with the real data how it will look. But yeah, that is like to, you can say, plot multiples in one go, then it will plot for you multiple charts actually. So these are some syntaxes which actually helps to plot. Main thing is actually, yeah, and these syntaxes you can refer and yeah use it, but idea is like what type of plot you need to do for this type of data is like question, so you have to figure it out yourself. Like I need to plot right now this, and yeah, there are sometimes they say your figures are actually get overlaps, or some plots are got got overlaps. That time you have to use either this two functions which is like tight layout and tight, yeah, plot dot tight layout, which automatically adjust for you the accesses and the figures, and there will be no overlapping content actually. You just call in the last plot dot tight layout. Just now we were actually playing and we got right, some plots were actually overlapped, then we can check is it, think with this it will not make sense. When the plots are like subplots, then actually it will work, I guess so. Yeah. So we say accesses. Oh, oh yeah, correct. So this will not adjust you accordingly because it's already there. Yeah, figure successes are not compatible with tight layout. So it tried to change the layout, but it is saying, yeah, it is not able to do it. So either the plots are too tightly coupled or yeah, you can see, then it will throw warning or yeah, error. But yeah, this is the idea it will do. And one more aspect is you can mention the figure size, which will actually in inches. So you can actually change the size very bigger or wider based on your use case. And you should mention this DPI, which is like dot per inch or pixel per inch kind of stuff. How good quality you need. This will actually depends on your laptop configuration. Also, is it able to produce such quality images or not? But yeah, generally it will do. And you can call this method save figure to save this. Yeah, we can also call and check figure dot save figure saying this graph dot jpg, and you can quickly see it is saved or not. Some plots are saved. Yeah, this is the plot we wanted to save. This you can save it and later you can yeah send to anyone or yeah upload anywhere. Yeah. Oh yeah, while doing this you can mention the DPI, which is pixel per inch. These are yeah basic plots, and how you put the legends also is like you can mention yeah labels equals to text. So I think fig dot oh plot we were doing right, uh, comma y comma label. Oh, this label is different actually. Yeah, in a string actually we need to mention x this. Let me see I am correct or not. Fig is not the correct. It is yeah. Actually, yeah, better we. I think whenever we want to plot, actually we should use entire figure there itself. Otherwise, yeah, yeah, this should. Ah, here only we can mention actually label. Oh, saying this is nothing but. Oh, we can think that. Oh, okay. Actually, no idea why it is not working. But yeah, we can actually check. Oh, we need to call this method actually ax.legend. It will plot for you, meaning it will tell legend also whenever like sometimes we need to tell what type of plot it is. So we just mention here. And these are actually working on accesses, so better we use whenever we need legend and all. Access command is there. I think here also when we can mention one more thing, where you want the legend actually. So sometimes you want on the right hand top or left hand top. So location is given. Lock 0 is actually for upper right corner, upper left corner. These are like, yeah, fixed things. You can check documentation and also learn, but you can mention like lock legend. I think they are saying here also. Okay, so these are the some things I think. I'm not sure. Yeah, we can place here or not, right here or not. Yeah. So 0 is like, yeah, 1 was upper right, lower right, and 0 it will automatically choose which place is better for it. These are some mat plots you can do, and there's, so as I was mentioning, yeah, we can have. So what is the idea is this is actually inspired by MATLAB. If you are aware, MATLAB is a tool for many purposes. Generally, initially it was actually for simulation and all. They had very good plots and these things. So this library actually inspired from MATLAB, and they actually converted all the things or features, functionality available with MATLAB to here Matplotlib library actually. It is a straightforward saying, yeah, saying plots like MATLAB library. Yeah, I guess so. So this is the idea. You can check. You can give this dash line, double dash for dashes line, dot for dotted line, something like this. Yeah, and color is also a parameter. Actually, you can pass like this hexadecimal hex code for RGB. So first two letter is for red, second two letter is for green, next two letters are for blue. This is how we, oh, hash is actually for hash code, yeah, 00, and yeah. So in this way you can see many types of color you can plot. Yeah, this is also nice way to. And alpha is also there, how much opacity you need, transparent or like dark color or light color. You can pass this parameter alpha. Line width is also there. You can either write line width or LW to plot multiple width of the lines. So yeah, this I will, yeah, give it to you guys. So check how this lines and everything is working. So you can see many types of lines, many types of markers are possible, and different types of dash lines and all are also possible. So yeah, these are the things. So you can play around this. I think it's very use case dependent. Whenever you find like, yeah, I need to plot something like this, you just check what is the syntax and you do it your plots. Yeah. There is one more. You can set the limit and for x-axis and y-axis, and tight plot is there. This is like tightly coupled. You can see default is acting as a, it is giving some buffer here at y-axis, right? Some 140 point it is saying till 140, but with tight it is saying at the point where it is the green line is reaching to that position, it is close that figure actually. So this is tight axis. And custom also you can say, yeah, I need to, you can say whenever you want to zoom it some figures, you can give custom range of the x-axis and y-axis, that is like set x lim and set y limit. You can pass it, and based on that actually you can do. So these are simple ones, or you can say these are like customization how you do in Matplot. But real fun is plotting different types of plots. We will actually talk about them. Yeah, 2 3 minutes more thing. So when you say scatter plot, we generally going to plot for two of the variables saying x and y. We want to see correlation. So you just plot like this scatter. So in this you can see it is only plotting dotted lines, dotted points, and saying if for x, this is the y. It is not line plot. Similarly, you will have suppose, yeah, you have to plot histogram. I used to plot, I think, no, I was plotting bar chart. So suppose np dot, let's take the same example how they are creating. Yeah. So sample function is there and I can tell how the sample function works is it is saying I need 100 points randomly selected from this, and then you are plotting the histogram saying counting the values, how many plots or how many values are get collected between 0 to 1. So these types of plots are necessary to plot a histogram. So you can see it is just saying 0 to 100 only 7 number is selected, and this is like bin sizes, yeah, 0 to 5, or yeah, no, yeah, 0 to 20, these many 5 points are there, and 20 to 117, 10 points are there, something like this you will get information. So histogram, when you have to do, you can directly call the plot dot histogram for histogram, and here also you can mention bins. I think bins are mentionable. Generally, we can put bin size is 10, bin size is 1, but 1 doesn't make sense. Bin size 20 will make sense. Yeah, smaller values. Then you can plot these and play around. Later, while plotting your data, actually, you have to plot histogram. Then you have to play with the bin size and find the correct bin size, which can depict proper information about you or data is like. So whenever the sample or some function works, they should be uniformly distributed. Histogram is the only method you can check data is correct or not, or what type of data it is. So you can do histogram plot, and histogram plots also have many things. And one more is we generally use this box plot. Is it is if you know, this is saying what is like mean value, or yeah, red one is mean value, upper Criscus is like quartile 45, quartile upper first quartile and last quartile, not last, third quartile. And this is sorry, this is min and max. One is min and max, one is like outlier, and it has some property. This is actually first quartile and this third quartile. So
Rishi, this box is not understandable.
yeah, the box plot has some function. I can also just quickly, yeah, Google, you can see box plot has some features. These are like very generally used in statistics. So yeah, you can see this figure. So for midline is median, and upper quartile is one range, and lower quartile Q1, Q4, and whiskers are like checking the data is like min and max. So if you can plot this diagram, right, box plot, you can actually check how your data is, how good your data or how bad your data is. So if you remember, we were, oh sorry, yeah, we were, I should first copy this. I think, yeah, this is fine. We can actually check. Okay, just see our data actually, which we are generally working on, that data is nothing, or yeah, we should write sal plus to pd dot read. Yeah, I will actually, yeah, try to bring more data. Salary, if you remember, and pandas is not there. So yeah, here when you do the cell dot or total pay was there, right? Yeah, total pay with benefit or whatever. When you do this, it will tell you like, yeah, your salaries are mean was around 10,000 kind of. You can see this is the max, and some are like outlier is too many actually. So you can quickly check your data is like how good or bad data it is. So this is one of the plot. So total A was also there, right? Yeah. But this I mean, yeah, analysis should be done after this. So when your plots are saying, yeah, even though your mean is around this 10,000, but majority of your data is actually above max data actually. So above quartile, yeah. Some are actually acting as a high, you can say outlier actually, yeah. Why so? Yeah, need to check. Because it is having negative numbers, so we should drop them and yeah. NA are not there, yeah, right. Hmm. In case if you plot this, I think, yeah. Still, yeah, so many of the values are actually like this garbage value, which is someone's salary is like $15 in a year is not making any value or any significance, yeah. So you can check the data, your how good or bad your data is. Is it really uniformly distributed across the population or not, kind of thing. And you can, yeah, you can remove this and maybe check. Oh, yeah, vertical or true. I think, yeah, this is saying you need vertical or horizontal. I guess so. And patch artistic, I'm not sure. Yeah. Oh, okay, not that. Something else. And columns are not used in Python, I think. Yeah, what type of plots we need? Yeah. So yeah, these are the some charts we wanted to discuss. Many more are there. So histogram, scatter plot, box plot. These are the some charts. Yeah. So you might be knowing. Yeah, histogram is for what to say continuous data, which is in nature, and for bar plots, it's nothing but categorical data which we want to plot. So similarly, you can write here also you can write haste plot, I think. Matplotlib also have, so you can see all the datas are generally between 0 to 20,000. This is what I wanted to say. Like you can see numbers, that is fine. Here you can see numbers, but it is not making sense, right? How